Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload. And if you've ever felt nervous about a job interview, especially your very first one, you're not alone. I was scared too. I remember sitting outside the interview room, my palms sweating, my heart racing, and my mind blank. I had no idea what to say, how to start, or how to sound confident. But then I discovered something that changed everything. 20 powerful English sentences that helped me leave a great impression. And in this video, I'll share them with you, one by one, through the story of how I got through my very first job interview. So stay with me until the end. You might just find the sentence that makes all the difference for you. I still remember walking into the office. I looked around and saw the receptionist smile at me. That's when I used the first sentence. Good morning. I have an interview scheduled with Mr. Sharma at 10 a.m. This may sound simple, but it sets a tone. It tells the receptionist you are professional, punctual, and prepared. Saying the full name of the interviewer and the time shows that you respect the schedule and you've done your homework. As I waited in the lobby, I took deep breaths. When the interviewer finally called me in, I stood up, smiled, and said, "It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for the opportunity." This is the kind of greeting that instantly builds rapport. It shows gratitude, confidence, and politeness. A simple "thank you for the opportunity" tells them you valued the time they're giving you. When I sat down, I didn't just freeze. I prepared myself with the next sentence. Before we begin, would it be all right if I take a moment to gather my thoughts? This isn't something most beginners think of saying, but trust me, it helps. If your mind suddenly goes blank, this buys you a few seconds and shows maturity. Interviewers appreciate honesty and composure under pressure. As the questions began, I was asked, "Can you tell me about yourself?" Instead of rambling, I said, "I'm someone who believes in consistent learning and taking initiative wherever possible." This kind of sentence helps you stand out. It's not just about listing your education or experience. It's about expressing your values and mindset in a sentence that makes the interviewer remember you. When they asked me why I was applying for the role, I responded with, "I'm excited about this position because it aligns with both my skills and the direction I want to grow professionally." This sentence works because it shows self-awareness. You're not just looking for a job, you're looking for the right fit, and that's something every employer values. At one point, they asked me a technical question I wasn't prepared for. My heart skipped a beat, but instead of panicking, I calmly said, "I'm not entirely sure of the answer, but I'd be happy to learn more and get back to you." This is powerful. Admitting you don't know something but showing willingness to learn shows integrity and a growth mindset. It's way better than pretending. I was also asked about handling pressure, so I shared a past example and ended it with, "I approach challenges by breaking them down into manageable steps and staying focused on the outcome." This kind of structured response helps the interviewer see that you're not just talking, you're thinking. It shows that you're someone who can stay calm and organized under stress. When they questioned me about working in a team, I said, "I enjoy collaborating with others because I believe that diverse perspectives lead to better results." This sentence reflects emotional intelligence. It's not just about saying, "I like working in teams." It's about showing that you understand the value of teamwork. Another common question was, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I smiled and replied, I hope to have grown within this organization, contributing meaningfully while developing my skills and leadership abilities. This answer strikes a good balance. It shows ambition, but also loyalty and interest in the company. When the interviewer asked me about my weaknesses, I didn't fall into the trap of giving fake answers like, I work too hard. I said, one area I'm actively working on is public speaking, and I've been taking steps like joining local speaking clubs to improve. This kind of honest and proactive sentence shows self-awareness and that you're working on yourself, not just stating your flaws. I was surprised when they asked if I had any questions. Most people say, no, I think everything's clear, but I had prepared this. What are the most important qualities you're looking for in someone for this role? This sentence flips the script. It shows curiosity and tells the interviewer you're serious about aligning with their expectations. When I wanted to express why I liked the company, I said, what really attracts me to your company is the culture of innovation and the emphasis on employee growth. This sentence does two things. It shows that you've researched the company, and it makes a connection between your values and theirs. At one point, the interviewer mentioned a recent project the company completed. I responded with, I read about that project online. It was impressive how the team delivered it under such tight deadlines. By showing that I knew about their work, I was saying, I care enough to do my research. This sentence showed initiative and interest in their success. When asked about how I stay organized, I answered, I use digital tools and daily checklists to prioritize tasks and stay on track with deadlines. It's specific, and it gives a visual of your work style. Instead of saying, I'm organized, you're showing how you're organized. When the interviewer asked about dealing with conflict at work, I replied, I try to understand the other person's point of view and find common ground before reacting. This sentence speaks volumes about emotional maturity. It shows that you're not impulsive and that you prioritize communication and resolution. They asked if I would be comfortable taking on responsibility early in the role. I said, absolutely. I believe taking responsibility is one of the best ways to learn and grow. This sentence shows enthusiasm, confidence, and willingness to be accountable. All qualities employers look for in freshers. The topic of deadlines came up. I responded with, I'm used to working with deadlines, and I find that a clear plan and timeline always help me stay focused. Again, this isn't just a claim, it's a mindset. You're saying you've thought about how to manage time and pressure effectively. Toward the end, they asked how I stay motivated. I shared, I stay motivated by setting personal goals and reminding myself of the bigger purpose behind my work. Motivation matters, and this sentence shows that you're driven not just by tasks, but by meaning. Before wrapping up, I added, thank you again for considering me. It's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Gratitude never goes out of style. This kind of closing sentence leaves a positive emotional impression and reminds the interviewer that you're courteous and professional. And finally, as I was leaving, I turned back and said, I look forward to the possibility of contributing to your team. It's subtle but powerful. Instead of just saying goodbye, you're ending with a hopeful and forward-looking note. It sticks with them. A few days later, my phone rang. I didn't recognize the number, but my heart immediately started racing. I answered with a shaky voice, and the person on the other end said, "Hi, we'd like to congratulate you. We're offering you the position." I couldn't believe it. All the nervousness, all the preparation, every sentence I had practiced, it all led to this moment. I thanked them calmly on the phone, but the moment I hung up, I screamed with joy. I had done it. That experience changed how I think about interviews forever. It's not just about answering questions. It's about creating a conversation, showing confidence, and making a real connection. And most importantly, it's about being prepared with the right words. Every sentence I shared with you in this video helped me build that confidence. They weren't just lines. I had practiced them until they felt like mine. And that's the key. Practice until these sentences become a natural part of how you speak. So if you're about to walk into your first job interview, or even your 10th, remember this: words matter. Your tone, your attitude, and how you frame your answers can leave a lasting impression. Speak with clarity, show curiosity, and express gratitude. Don't just say what you think they want to hear. Say what reflects your true value, your willingness to learn, and your excitement to be a part of their team. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like, share it with someone who needs a little confidence boost, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm always here to bring you real helpful English that works in the real world. And if you've ever had a nervous interview or a story to tell, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it. Until next time, keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and keep moving forward. You've got this. Now, my friends, those were the 20 sentences that helped me stay calm, sound confident, and leave a great impression during my first job interview. I can't promise you'll get every job you apply for, but I can promise that if you use these kinds of sentences with preparation and authenticity, you'll stand out from the crowd. Remember, speaking fluent English isn't about sounding fancy. It's about being clear, respectful, and intentional with your words. These sentences can give you structure and confidence, especially when your nerves want to take over. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might be preparing for their first job interview. And let me know in the comments, which sentence did you find most helpful, or do you have a sentence of your own that worked during an interview? I'd love to hear your story. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Keep practicing, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next video. You've got this.